Bob.
I like how you call them. I like how you call them. Look at that. Get a little subtle tap right in there. Winter smallmouth fishing on the Delaware River. Hey, I'm Bob Murray, Delaware Valley Outdoors. Stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Little subtle tap like that. Look at that little baby. Yep.
Very good. Very, very nice.
Woo. Yeah. Come here. You're supposed to come this way. You're supposed to come this way. We're feisty even in this cold water.
Absolutely.
Get away from that
Spin
aluminum.
you around here a little bit.
It's a fighting fish here. There, nice fish.
Well done, sir.
Nice fish. Come here. All right. Smallmouth fishing with my good friend Kurt. The man's crazy. He says, Bob, it's real cold. Let's go fishing. I'm going to go fishing. Kurt, it's great to be out here on the river with you. Nice fish, nice fish.
It's a
Why
beauty.
in God's name do you invite me out here this time of year, man?
Just to enjoy what you got in your hand right there.
We're on the Delaware River, and it's December. Water temperature is about 41 degrees. Air temperature is a lot colder than that. But Kurt invited me out just for that reason. People don't realize how good smallmouth fishing here on the Delaware River is this time of the year, right?
Absolutely. Very rarely see anybody out here. We'll be the only people we see all day, which is one of the reasons I love it so much. But hey, a lot of guys don't realize that you're missing some of the best fishing.
Yeah, that's true. Kurt, let's just talk about, I mentioned the water conditions, the weather conditions. Why do you like this type of water and weather conditions for these smallies at this time?
Well, when the water is up high like this and it has a nice color to it, they tend to slide off to the side, and you know they don't get spooked. It doesn't frighten them, doesn't scare them, and they're just kind of hanging still.
And the areas that we're looking for to fish are little current breaks, am I correct?
Little current breaks. Anything that breaks the current. I'm not so much concerned about depth. I'm more concerned about anything that these fish can just hang on the seams of the current. There's a fish.
Just like that, huh?
Just like that.
Nice fish.
Yeah, he's a beauty. Oh yeah, there we got a nice one. Come on. Oh yeah, there's a nice one. Whoops, sorry. A little bit of panic set in there. You know, he hit that, he thumped that pretty good. Wasn't no problem there. Nice, nice colors to him.
And right off, again,
14, 15 inches maybe.
Right off a current break.
Right off of a current
break. That's the thing
break.
that you have to look for this time of year. Well, anytime, really, current breaks are always important.
Current breaks are always a good thing.
But this time of the year, you really want to look for those current breaks. And again, how we're fishing it is just throwing it in and letting it bounce right off the bottom, but moving it real slow. And the hits, they're not real strong hits, but it's just that little tap.
Right,
Kurt,
they're just picking it up.
You were talking before, how you watch your line.
Right, and all I'm looking for is I see the hair jig touch the bottom, and I know it's sitting on the bottom, then I'll lift it up 6 inches, and all I'm looking for is even just the slightest little twitch in the line. And if I see anything out of the ordinary, you have to set the hook immediately. You must not hesitate.
Don't hesitate. That's the word.
That's the word. You gotta get programmed. You gotta concentrate, but you have to get programmed to do not hesitate.
And again, even it feels, if it just feels anything any different weight on that lure.
Absolutely.
Set the hook.
Absolutely.
And you catch a leaf.
Absolutely. Or a little twig
Or
or
that.
something like that. But one of those times, that little twig could be the fish of a lifetime.
That's right. Hey, oh, I got one. That one just picked it up. I didn't even feel the tap.
Almost like a mush hit,
Yep,
right?
Yep.
Wow, what do you have here?
I don't know what I got here, but it's a nice one.
What are you fighting? I haven't seen him yet.
I can't move him.
Holy smokes. What do you got here? This might get interesting. Is it fighting like a smallmouth, or does it feel like a carp? A carp will take a hair jig in a minute. We got to keep him away from this this wire down here.
He ain't listening to this.
He ain't having none of it. That's
No.
got to be a carp. He gets down wrapped around that. I try to drag him out here away from that stuff.
I can't. Oh, I lost
I
him.
lost him.
Man, that was a nice fish.
What did you have?
I don't know.
Let's see the scale. Should be a scale on there. No scale. Wow. Especially on the cold water days like this, the sun is radiating heat, and that's pushing a little bit warmer. Who knows? It even goes up a half a degree, and the fish are going to hang out there. And it's one of the areas I target. Even rocks out of the water, that kind of thing. With the sun beating down on them, if it's anywhere near a hole, it just kind of has a natural fish attractant to it. Been my experience.
Now again, we're coming up on this piece of current break here again, right?
Right, exactly. Got a current break behind it. Over the years, the water has formed a nice little hole behind it, and you have a seam. As you can see, the current seam coming down alongside of it gives them an opportunity. They can come out into the current a little bit if something's coming by, or some type of food source or anything that they may like, and they don't have to come off of it far, and they can go back in there and rest. There's no current. It's nice and cozy for them.
Yeah.
They kick back and relax and wait for stuff to come to them. Because they're certainly not going to be chasing anything in this cold water. There are exceptions, but for the most part, the winter becomes a. Oh, there he is.
Nice one? Yeah.
He ain't bad. He ain't bad. It's a nice fish.
Nice fish.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Yeah. Come on, little fishy. You want to get him?
I'll get him. Now that pickup was very light.
Come on, fish.
There we go. Boy, did he ever inhale it too.
Yeah.
There we go.
Nice fish. Nice fish. You wouldn't think this time of the year to catching that size of a fish out here on the Delaware River.
Bob's on.
I like when you call them like that.
Another nice one. 14, 15 incher. Spunky little rascal, aren't they?
Yeah. Hair jigs. Gosh darn it, these are strong fish. That guy took it.
I should have threw right back out, see if we could get a double going here.
Yeah. Come here. Oh. Nice. Chunky too. There are fat fish.
Are they beautiful?
Yeah. I love the color of them too, Kurt. In the wintertime,
absolutely
they seem to
gorgeous.
just.
In the stained water, they
Yeah.
tend to lighten up a little bit
Yeah.
from what I've seen. But yeah, they're just absolutely
Yeah, it's
beautiful.
just unbelievable. All right.